الحمد لله رب العالمين.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Imam Ibrahim Abdul-Rahim, and we're continuing on with our discussion, our talk on the need for revelation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To go on, we'll mention that Allah makes the thinking man his own savior. Allah revealed in the Quran, He says in this translation, "O you who believe, upon you is your soul." It says, "Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu alaykum anfusukum." O you who believe, upon you is your soul. And he goes on to say, if you follow right guidance, no hurt can come to you from those who stray. The goal of you all is to Allah. It is Allah that will show you the truth of what you do. This is taken from Surah Al-Ma'idah, verse 105. Here Allah says that your own soul is upon you. Alaykum means upon you. Just like we say, Assalamu alaikum, upon you is the peace. The burden of your soul, its growth, its preservation, is your responsibility. Sure, Allah helps, and helps in more ways than we can count. Now, I coined the phrase, life itself matters. As we examine the circumstances we find in society the world over, we can see what's missing guidance. Therefore, I say guidance is paramount. Paramount means more important than anything else, supreme. Grammatically, paramount is an objective or a word that modifies a noun. What is the noun here? Guidance. Allah revealed the guidance that saves us. Today we hear all these slogans about what matters, what matters is life itself. That being every facet of life, the life of all people, the life of plants, animals, the earth as well. Man seeks to know what to do and how to do it. He's not a creature that simply exists. Our lives and circumstances grow. They evolve. They move from simple to more complex, requiring more knowledge and more understanding. So life itself matters. We're free to go at it alone, but if we believe in Allah, why would we not accept the guidance that gives the proper modifications to life? Therefore, we need revelation. We need guidance. We must have something that will assure our existence, and it has to be something that complements our nature and our form. The form we speak of is in the true form of man, that being the sentient being that thinks, a quality or attribute which gave man mastery over animals and the wherewithal to engage the earth and the heavens and extract utility from them to support his life, while also improving the quality of his life on earth. Al-Nasr, the divine support. This is not just any help, as we said before. It is the help, as it can only come from the source of all help, that being Allah, the mighty, above all things. Sometimes we need something or we need help, but we're too proud or too stubborn to ask for it because we don't want to appear weak or helpless. We may want to project an image that we're strong, but indeed, we're weak when it comes to Allah. All we have to do is look at the state of the world. It doesn't even have to be a good look, just a quick glance. And we'll see that things are way out of order and getting worse. We need to ask Allah. We need to ask Allah for help. What comes with it? Success, victory. However, the prerequisites for that help are to ask the one that you need for the help. And if you realize that, then you have to act like you're asking Allah for help, and then accept the help that you're getting from Allah by showing your appreciation for the help that you're constantly getting. The help you're taking for granted and not showing appreciation for, and not realizing that you're getting this help from the source of all things, this is what leads to our demise. And the greatest help is the help of the Quran and the example of Prophet Muhammad. Again, as we look at the world, we can see it's getting worse. It's not a big problem for Allah, but it's a big problem for us. And is that not a big problem for the current world leaders? You know, they see the world getting worse and they don't have an idea of what to do to fix it. They think they know better than Allah, and they think they don't need Allah's help, even though they keep, by default, getting Allah's help without acknowledging it. But if they would seek the help and the guidance of Allah, they could change the world for the better in short order. Few, if any, seek guidance from Allah. Man is a creature designed to save himself. He seeks self-mastery to improve upon his abilities naturally. He seeks to know more, to have more, as well as to do more. And in doing so, man develops life, a life he is destined to live, a life he wants to improve upon and keep. Allah is al-Warith, or al-Warith, we say, the inheritor of all. This is one of Allah's attributes, meaning everything, and I do mean everything, is in the will of life. We may perhaps leave many things to others as we pass on. However, Allah will inherit all of us, or should I say we are all returning to Allah's will eventually. I pray we haven't left it or never intend to. The life we are to keep is the life Allah created us to live and enjoy in the way Allah revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to live and enjoy it. It cannot be kept any other way. So need is a powerful word. When we acknowledge that we need Allah, we will see our life and our circumstances advance and improve markedly. There's no way for us to live the life or to complete the living of our lives our own way. The only way that our lives can be fulfilled is by assuring or ensuring that our lives conform to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in every way whatsoever. That is the only way that our life can really be lived. There is no other way to live life outside of the need for revelation, outside of the need for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it is that acknowledgement. It is the acknowledgement that we need Allah. Whether we're Christians, Muslims, or Jews, we all feel and believe that we need God. We need a higher power in our lives. And as believers, we know that we have to live the life Allah created us to live. And as Muslims, we know that we can only enjoy that life, and keep that life if we live it in the context and in the way Prophet Muhammad demonstrated how that life is to be lived. So again, we say need is a powerful word. And when we acknowledge that we need Allah, as we said, we will see our life and our circumstances advance beyond anything that we can imagine. Alhamdulillah, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And